Hello YouTube people. If you have an old recessed fluorescent tube light that's broken, or if you're tired of buying expensive bulbs, then in this video I will show you how to convert it to a standard E26 LED socket. In short, I removed the ballast and fluorescent socket wiring. Then I connected the existing 120 volt hot and neutral wires directly to the new canister. For this project, I used the following tools: packing tape, screwdriver, wire cutter, saw, pliers, and drill. It only cost me about $12 to buy the H71 CT recessed can light. The H71 CT was removed from its mounting bracket by taking out 3 screws. After opening the junction box, I removed the 4-port wire connectors. I was able to unlock them by inserting a safety pin between the latch and the wire. Before working on the light fixture, I made sure to turn off the power. The 2-pin fluorescent bulb was carefully removed by grabbing the base and pulling it straight out. I unhooked the 2 springs from the baffle trim. The 4 screws that held the fluorescent canister in place were removed. In order to remove the fluorescent canister, I had to enlarge the drywall opening. I cut the 2 wires going to the fluorescent canister. The ballast is screwed into the junction box cover. I didn't realize it at the time, but I actually could have left it screwed into the cover. The junction box is opened by lifting up the spring-loaded latch and pulling the top of the cover outward. Next, I disconnected the 120 volt hot and neutral wires. The bare copper grounding wire connected to the green wire was left in place, since that provides grounding for the housing fixture. I marked off where the screw holes needed to align. The H71 CT canister came with 3 screw holes for mounting, so I had to modify it to have 4 screw holes. There were some locking tabs that I didn't want to use, so I pushed them inward. The 120 volt hot and neutral wires were straightened with pliers. I used one of the connectors to connect the 2 white wires together. I used the other connector to connect the 2 black wires together. The wire connectors were placed into the junction box. It was easier to close the cover if I inserted the top of the cover first and then pushed the bottom of the cover in. The A19 CT canister was pushed into the housing fixture. The 4 mounting screws were inserted and tightened. Finally, the baffle trim was reinstalled and an LED bulb was screwed in. Let me know in the comments what home improvement projects you've tackled recently. Also, be sure to share any tips that you picked up along the way.